Okay, I got a present today, and I think this is for my men, and they want me to open it on video. So let me go ahead and open it. Let's see. I'm not sure how to do this, so we'll go this way. uh, just ah, looks like the easiest way to do it is this. I think this is the present for my men. If not, I'll erase the video. But they told me to expect something, so got it UPS. I went grocery shopping today, and I was in the middle of doing my budget when it came. Okay, let's see. I know I adore my Brent. I feel bad that that 10,000 of the men were furious because I couldn't give them sex, but they got to understand that I'm not Jesus Christ. I can't. Okay, put this a little bit up there. Okay, I can't make love to 10,000 men now. I imagine Jesus, when he marries his bride, the church, he might come up with a way to make love to his bride, though it's probably not going to be anything like the way humans make love. All righty, Lord, let's get this open. Huh? Zach Knight's perfect penis? I love Zach Knight's perfect penis. I don't get it. What is this? This is my Christmas present? I love Zach Knight's perfect penis. I could use a mug, but I don't. I love Zach Knight's perfect penis. This is my Christmas present. What's special about this cup? Is there something unusual about this cup? um, it's definitely original. That's for sure. Well, Zach, you do have a perfect penis, and I appreciate you giving me some of your semen when I get sick from Lori McBride's bombs. Something tells me there's something unusual about this cup, and I'm probably going to find out later. I think it's got some powers to it. Like, I don't know, maybe he's going to put his semen in here so that when I drink it, it's always filled with semen and it helps me stay healthy. I have no idea. So, you guys, I opened it. I'm definitely original. So, I don't know. I guess they'll let me know what's special about this. Zach, I'm glad that you're with Rule 13. That's the and I do appreciate you using your penis for good in the world. So, yeah, interesting. So, I guess this is the Christmas present. So, I've had a lot of brain to brain with Zach since he came to Jesus, and yeah, see, it says, I love Zach Knight's perfect penis. So, you might say, are you offended? Oh, no, I'm not a cock blocker. But regarding those guys that got offended, so you say, well, so what's going to happen when you get married to Brent Spiner? I would prefer to have most of my sex with Brent because I want to have a honeymoon with my husband. I can't have a honeymoon if I have to do 1,000 or 20,000 guys. And I want to have intimate time with Brent. And then after Brent and I have our honeymoon, then I could have some time with some of the other guys, preferably the top 10. I don't think I'd want to go beyond that unless we have like an emergency where they're, where I need to make love to them, maybe to save their life or something. But, Jesus gave you all vagina butts. That's probably his way of letting you have me, even though, because he knows that I am physically unable to make love to 20,000 guys. So, thank you, you guys. I have a feeling there's something powerful about this cup. I'm probably going to find out later. So, thank you. I actually could have used a cup. So, this will be, I drink my vegetable juice and stuff. I bet it's, so this will be nice. Very practical, present, which is, and I'm a practical, down to earth person. This is cute. um, and Zach uses his penis for good. So you might say, do you think Zach would be really insulted if you wouldn't let him make love? I would let Zach make love to me because I trust him and I bonded with him. The men that I would let's say when I marry Brent Spiner, I want to have a honeymoon with my husband. I've been waiting for Brent since 19. I'm getting it. Since I've been waiting for Brent since 1991. Although I turned him down at first, even though I wanted him. So basically, I would say since 1999. But the ones that I know that I would feel, you see, I'm the kind of a girl that I don't like to have physical intimacy with a man until I bonded with them emotionally and mentally first. And the only reason Viggo Mortensen was able to get in with me so quickly is because he faked as Brent, and I thought he was Brent. Actually, I felt like I was neglecting Brent this past year, and I felt kind of guilty because I was getting so much into my writing and everything, and I felt kind of guilty about neglecting Brent. So I made love to him because I always find him attractive, but a lot of the reasons I made love to Viggo, thinking he was Brent, was because I thought, I need to have some time with my husband. And he did a pretty good imitation of Brent. He fooled me. So, but Viggo, you shouldn't go around lying about me, calling me a thut and all that sort of stuff, because that's just not cool. Grow up, Viggo. Okay? Grow up. Don't cut. If you want to have a healthy marriage with somebody, the number one thing that both sides need to have is respect. Respect. I really believe that. And the reason that Brent and I, that our love has gone so strong for over like 20, almost 30 years now, is because I have always respected him and he's always respected me. Like I was like a staunch Republican, he was a Democrat, but we always respected each other, and we always gave each other space. And it's the man that I married married me under false pretenses. And Viggo, that's kind of like what you did to me. Okay, so you might say, but how could he fool you if? Well, I got to admit, I didn't make love to him that much. And I actually kind of felt guilty about it because I thought he was Brent. But I figured that maybe Brent was maybe that he couldn't communicate with me because of some legal case. So I just kind of accepted it. I said, okay, that's cool. Maybe Brent doesn't need me as much. I didn't ever take it personally. If somebody's not in the mood for sex, then I give them space. And when they're ready, though Brent's usually always in the mood for sex, but he didn't seem to want me that much the past year, so I thought that maybe he was just very, very busy. A lot of times when I don't make love to my men, it's because they're very, very busy, like in a horrible court case or something. So I thought he was Brent. He did a pretty good imitation. Zach Knight is very sexual, but since he's come to Jesus, he's treated me with respect. So the men that I would feel comfortable having a relationship with, I mean, a physical relationship with after I married Brent, if it's okay with Brent, would be Matthew McConaughey, Hugh Jackman, Gerard Butler, Vladimir Putin, because I've had time to develop a relationship with them. Judge Terrence Jenkins, Keanu Reeves, Zach Knight. Though Zach Knight spends most of his time sexually with Rule 13, and that's totally cool with me. Um, I might have left somebody out, so don't take it personally. uh, the others on my marriage list, I think those are the only men that I've had brain to brain loving, and Vigo under false pretenses. So I'm really not a promiscuous person. I was a virgin when I married my husband, and I don't like to have sex with a man unless I feel I've got love first. I want to have a relationship with them, a bonding with them. And then I view the bodies coming together as a consummation of not just bodies coming together, but mind, soul, spirit. So if Vigo had told me that he was himself, I probably would have said, let's not do this, Vigo, because Brent's my number one. And if he had told me the truth, that Brent was not available, I probably would have told him that I would not want to have brain to brain with him. And so you might say, what would you have done to satisfy your sexual needs? I probably would have just put them on hold and just had fantasies about making love to Brent or something along that line. Or maybe I would have had it with another guy on my marriage list that I'd already had relations with brain to brain. See, I'm not really promiscuous. You may say, well, what about 20,000 guys on your marriage list? I think that's far too many. So thank you so much for this Christmas present. And Zach Knight, I appreciate you using your penis for good. As evil as Zach Knight used to be, in the past, he used to use his penis for evil. But since he's come to Jesus, he understands that Jesus approves of sex if it's used with a loving motive. So you guys going around abusing, messing up my vagina and determined to satisfy your lust. And that's what it is. It's lust. When you force sex on somebody against their will, I'm not going to call it rape because they think they're going to be marrying me, but I would call it lust. Jesus is not against sex if respect and love are tied into it. But when it's just pure lust and you just do it just because you enjoy the thrill of the orgasm and there's no commitment there to the lover, you don't care about their safety, their health, then it's lust. Lust is evil. In fact, I believe lust is one of the main reasons that Satan fell. Lust and pride. And when you think about it, you know why you guys got so pissed at me? Because I said, no, it was your pride. A lot of you are big shot celebrities and you think, oh, I'm just such a big shot celebrity. She should feel so honored to have my penis. Sorry, guys. I don't see it that way. I insist that there be love and respect, that I have a relationship with the guy first before I come together with them. And every one of the men that I've had brain to brain with, they were very respectful and they didn't force themselves on me. They respected my space and it was mutual. As much as I like sex, I want to be able to have time to work on my writing, to be my own person, to take care of my health, to exercise, to cook, to do the daily things you need to do to live. You got to be balanced, folks. Don't get off balance. Don't turn into a lust machine. Jesus doesn't like that. He's not a cock blocker, but he doesn't like it when you view sex as lust instead of love. Okay?